We'll definitely, yeah, we'll pop this smoke grenade down. We are leaving one of our soldiers a bit exposed here, so we're just going to have to hope for the best, which isn't usually the best policy. Tends to lead to disaster, but let's see what happens. Now, we can't cover everyone. We can cover everyone up here. Double smoke is the new plan, so we're going to throw a smoke grenade here, get people ready to do something, and Big Joe can cover them with some lovely, lovely smoke. Alien's just going to try for a shot, but we've got smoke, so it didn't work. Hello everyone, welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. We had a pretty good time of it last time, so hopefully that can continue today. There's a few things I need to sort out before I do anything here. One of them is I've got some medals to award. So the Big Joe badge, we've got 2 of them available. I'm going to award it to the 2 people who don't have it yet. So Jay Ringfire, well done, good job. And we'll also award this medal to Javiera Maniera. And here we go. There she is, sporting her 1 medal. Congrats, you're an asset. We love you. Right, now that that's out of the way, I've been having a think about the money situation and also about the United States situation, because they are super unhappy about everything. And the only real way we can fix that is by launching a satellite above the US. We've got a satellite ready to go. What we don't have is a satellite uplink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the grey market and I'm going to sell 2 UFO flight computers, which gets me almost all the money I'll need. So if we whack some floater corpses on top of that, that is now enough for us to do that. So it's not really how I'd like to be doing things, but it's got to be done. And we'll go to build a facility here and we'll get to work on a satellite uplink. I don't know how long this will take. Let's find out. 14 days, so it's not going to be in time for the council mission, which means the US might back out. But we can launch the satellite over somewhere else that needs it, to just help people chill out a bit and just improve our coverage as well, and hopefully get some more missions from that. We are still needing to get some new weapons. I do really want to get some laser rifles, but I need more engineers for that, so that's definitely a priority. But for the time being, we're researching experimental warfare. We've got a council report coming up. Let's see what happens in the meantime. Okay, experimental warfare research is finished. Let's see what we got for that. Oh, a bunch of stuff. We can build a foundry, which will let us research new types of technology. We can also now make flashbang grenades, and I'm probably going to do that pretty quickly. I do like flashbang grenades a lot. So how much are they? How much does it cost to build one of those? Money that we don't really have, but let's definitely keep an eye on that as something we want to do relatively soon. I think we can just power on through these autopsies. Somehow I haven't done a sectoid autopsy yet. Should really have done that a while ago. Let's do that.
The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Before we carry on, I just want to take a look at the squad members we have and maybe talk a little bit about their backstories. I've been getting some feedback in the live chats on my episode premieres that maybe we need to look at the people behind the names here. So let's start off with Big Joe. Big Joe, as we know, has been a team member for longer than anyone else. He has been an exceptional performer. So I think Big Joe hails from wherever that is. And he's got the nickname here, Bishop. I think Big Joe started off training as a doctor. He wanted to save lives, and then, lo and behold, just as he got out of med school, in came the aliens, and he found his true calling, which seems to be shooting aliens in the face. So he's a med student turned hero. Next up, we've got Rhys Davison. Now, Rhys Davison is actually a distant descendant of a Welsh spy called Rhys. For those of you who saw my Total War livestream, you'll remember Rhys as a spy from the city we renamed to Blackpool, who eventually wound up dead. But Rhys Davison is a descendant of his, although it says he's from Korea, just ignore that. He was inspired by his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's tales and this family history, and that inspired him to go out there and prove himself and really demonstrate his clout and his ability, so we hope to see more of him. Jay Ringfire is an enigma. Nobody knows anything about Jay Ringfire. She never takes off the helmet. No one knows what she looks like except for us when we gave her that medal, but ignore that. No one knows where she came from, ignore the flag. No one knows where she came from or who she is or what she's after. Maybe one day we'll find out. And finally, Javiera Maniera. Javiera Maniera is a mouthful, if nothing else. She stepped in when she heard how drastically bad things were going at XCOM and demanded to be put on the front line. Even though her aim is atrocious, she always brings her A game, she's always positive. We'll hopefully see her continue to develop and improve as we move forward. Let's see if anything happens before the council report.
Incoming transmission.
Doesn't look like it did. Let's see what they're saying. I don't think we're going to get quite as gleaming a report as last time. And who would have expected that the United States would pull out of an international collection of nations all fighting for a common goal? What a shock. Okay, so we've been given a grade of C here, which is probably fair. We did let a UFO get away, and we did have a pretty terrible month as far as the life expectancy of our squad members went. However, we've been given a bunch of money, which will be handy. We'll definitely put that to good use immediately. I think we're still going to be one engineer short from being able to build laser rifles, annoyingly, but let's see what we can do with this cash. So before we can build anything new, really, we are going to need some more power. Annoyingly, these work better when they're next to each other, but I don't have enough power to build one here, so I'm going to have to just plonk one there, which is going to use a good chunk of the money we've been given, but it's got to be done, so I'm just going to do it. I am also going to buy a flashbang, because flashbangs can be really handy, especially for any soldiers with deep pockets. These can really be a bit of a lifesaver, so I'm definitely going to get to work on one of them. And we'll also use this last bit of money just to build a final bit of carapace armor, just to keep everyone a bit better protected than they were before. So that's all of our money spent. Standard. We're back to being borderline penniless. Let's drive things forward. We finished cutting up that sectoid. Did we learn anything? Another upgrade for our fighters here. That's not going to be particularly useful. I don't really care about the aerial combat in this game very much. I found later on you can build these sort of pseudo-UFO type ships, which are pretty good. But other than that, I generally ignore this kind of stuff. I think we're going to keep going with the autopsies here. Let's cut open a chrysalid.
Based on what we've seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
Didn't learn too much from that cutscene, but maybe we'll learn more once the research is finished. Let's power on ahead here. And that's done too. All seems pretty quiet on the alien front. What are they up to? So we can now build needle grenades, which are not... Basically, they work a bit like a frag grenade, but they do more damage to enemies and less damage to cover. And just to finish things off, I'm going to do the Seeker autopsy as well.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
But before we can learn anything new, alien abductions are happening again. Let's see where they've gone this time. Okay, so we have aliens in Egypt again, in Port... I'm going to assume this is pronounced Port Said. We've got aliens in Melbourne, and we've got aliens in Salvador. I was hoping that one of these would give us engineers, but none of them are. So I'm tempted to do this one in Egypt, partly because it's slightly easier, and also because we'll get some money. It's time to go back to Egypt. Now for this one, I'm going to bring a rookie. I'm not going to bring Ringfire on this one, because I wasn't overly impressed with her last time. I'm just going to have a look at which rookie has the better aim. They appear to have roughly the same aim, but Juanita Soto here has slightly higher will. So we're going to bring Juanita Soto along, and I'll just gear everyone up in armor. And here they are, all looking very swish with their fancy new armor. I've opted to give the rookie the arc thrower because, as is tradition, the rookie's probably going to be going first into any dangerous situation, so it makes sense to have that at the front. While I was singing the Flashbang's praises, since we currently don't have a heavy in our squad, I do like having at least 2 frag grenades available for the time being, so I am bringing them. Big Joe, of course, leading the squad here. Let's get in there and hopefully get out relatively unscathed. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have a big, long building here, so it's going to be slightly different to last time. Hopefully we can find some good cover. It reminds me a bit of one of the maps from the very first, I think the second episode of this series, where I got completely destroyed. I'm hoping it's not the same map, and if it is, I'm hoping I can shake that. But yeah, let's try and stay to cover, stick together, and ignore the meld. Touching down in Egypt, and here they come. This new armor looks awesome. I know it's not that much better than what we had before, but it looks much better. Okay, so as far as options here go, we could skirt around the left here and sort of go around the back of this building. We could also proceed along these cars, but I'm not crazy about the line of sight we'd be getting there and the quality of the cover. Big Joe and this rookie should be able to move into spots by this door to see what's going on in here. Hopefully nothing, but we've got to scope it out, so let's send the rookie to have a look. No sign of any aliens so far is good news. We'll move Big Joe up as well. Hopefully he can report the same. I think I probably want to put him here rather than here, just in case we see aliens over that way. So let's try that. Davison, our new squad site sniper, is going to take a spot over here, which will hopefully give him plenty of firing angles on any aliens that pop up along this way, or hopefully indoors as well. And Maniera doesn't have anything particularly convincing move-wise, so I'm just going to move her up with the rookie. And Overwatch is all round. You know the drill. We love to Overwatch, and we love to do it on the first turn. Floaters, right at the start. This is becoming a bit of a trend. Alright, we've got shots on them. Let's see how much damage we can do here. We hit both of them, not fatally, but, you know, hits are hits. I'll definitely take that. So, question is, Davison, I've been bigging you up. Can you deliver here now that you've got squad sight? He's got one shot that's a 75%er. I think we'll start off with that, take that and see what happens. Go for the headshot, why not? Because with the headshot, our critical chance improves from 75 to 100%, which means we're much more likely to kill this floater if he hits. So let's go for that. Show me what you got, Davison. Lovely. Big Joe's got a shot here. 100% to hit. That's essentially 100% to kill. So I am going to move Rookie Soto up just to give her a go. Because if she can kill this alien, that will improve her chances of leveling up. So I'm going to put her... It's not fantastic cover, but I'm going to put her by this car. Just so she's got a shot. We'll give her a chance, because it's 60% here, and it should be a kill if she hits. That's a miss. Alright. You win some, you lose some. I think in that case, Big Joe can probably take that one home. We are going to want to check out this side of the building, but I don't know if doing that now is particularly wise. Let's, with Big Joe, not advance, because I don't want to alert any more aliens, so let's just take this shot. There he is. The face of a killer. That's all he is. He's an absolute beast. There's every chance more aliens are going to show up here. Yeah, here they come. They're not messing about, are they? Got the Overwatch shot here. A kill would be nice. A hit is better than nothing. This is really selling to me why we need laser weapons, because a laser weapon would have killed them. That would have been a straight up easy kill. Everyone watching this should know by now, thin men are no joke, so we're going to do everything in our power to kill them nice and quickly. Davison has a shot. It's not a brilliant shot. How's everyone else looking? Maniera only has, yeah, pretty weak shots. And Big Joe, I imagine, has good shots on both. 72 and 72. Nice. So I definitely, I think, want to move Rookie Soto up here, because this seems like a pretty nice bit of cover to move her into. Let's see what her shots are like. 58 and a 40%. Big Joe is probably going to shoot at the one that's further away. I do just want to make sure that both of them die this turn is the thing. What's Javiera Maniera going to do? We could potentially move her into a position to flank this thin man. I don't know if that would count as a flank. It looks like it could. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I think maybe if she goes there? It's not the strongest position in the world. Let's risk it. Yeah, we got the flank there. Still not a brilliant shot, but I think I'm going to go for it. 58% is pretty solid. 60% for a critical. Let's try that. Big, big miss. Alright. Now I'm getting a bit concerned. Let's take Davison's shot, because that will determine what we need to do with everyone else. See if he gets a kill here. Oh dear. Big Joe's got two very convincing shots. Rookie Soto can only shoot, so let's go for this and really hope this hits. I really hope this hits. It hits and it kills. Excellent work from our rookie there. She's definitely well on her way to a promotion. And that only leaves Big Joe, who's got a 72% chance to pull this off. Basically, we've got a 3 in 4 chance of this turn going great, and a 1 in 4 chance of this thin man killing one of us, maybe. So, don't disappoint me now, Big Joe. This is the time to perform. There he is. Oh, you beautiful specimen, Big Joe. And more aliens have decided to rock up during the alien turn. We're definitely going to have to reposition here, because they have put us in a bit of a dodgy position. We know both of them took cover behind this car, I think, if I was paying attention. Which means blowing up that car might be well worth doing. And Maniera does have a grenade. So I think, considering how bad her accuracy is, that's probably what we're going to do there. Davison has a shot. It's not brilliant, though. And Soto is probably going to be useless this turn where she is. Yeah, there's not a lot she can do at all other than potentially move up here with a dash. Which could draw some fire, maybe. Not a particularly inspired move, though. Let's put Maniera over here. And see if we can get that grenade off. Blow up this car and hopefully hit both thin men. I feel like the other one is also behind this car. I'm going to feel really stupid if it isn't. Could be that I missed where one of them went. Big Joe's got a 52%. We might want to go for a smoke grenade this turn. What kind of coverage could we get with one? Not bad. If we were to move Davison. Davison's shot is pretty bad. Soto can at least move up here and see if she's got a shot from there, but I doubt it. Oh, she does! 20%'s not really a shot. And Big Joe's only got a 52, which is essentially a coin toss. I think we're unlikely to kill both of them, so yeah, let's go for a smoke grenade this turn. To minimise the risk of us getting one shot by those thin men. Part of me worries about moving Davison over there in case there's some aliens. But I do want him to be a bit more out of the way. He's probably alright. He's probably okay. I might actually hunker down with him. Yeah, we're going to hunker down with Davison since his shot's not very good. And we'll overwatch with this shot because it's not brilliant. Let's see what these thin men do. I'm going to take a shot. And it's a miss, thankfully. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. I thought it was over by that car. And it's going to take a shot at... Oh, it's poisoned our rookie. That's new. I did know they could do that, but I had kind of forgotten. Alright. We thankfully have a medkit. That exploding car is going to kill that thin man, which is excellent news. So it didn't all go terribly. Let's see what we can do about this other one. If Davison has a good shot, that would be nice. Not particularly. Davison could get a grenade over there, though, to blow up its cover. And maybe hit it? I don't know if we can hit it. It looks like it's just out of range. Maniera might actually be able to get a flank here. If we were to put her somewhere that's sort of in line with that. Like, if she went there, would she have a flank? She might do. I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, there we go. There's a flank. Try not to mess this one up, Maniera. I would appreciate this just being a hit. Ooh, I really hate it when we always miss these coin toss shots. We sometimes hit nigh on impossible shots, but then as soon as it's something remotely feasible, everyone gives up. One thing we can do is we can move Soto up to Big Joe to put her in a better shot, to better place to be healed. Yeah, it looks like the poison's messing with her accuracy a bit, which is fair. I think I'd have other things on my mind if I was poisoned. I think I'm going to go for this grenade, just to blow up the thin man's cover, because the sniper shot wasn't particularly impressive, and let's force them to keep moving as well. Now that it's out of cover, does that improve our shots? That's gone up to a 40%. What's Big Joe's like? 92. Okay, let's see if Soto can get this in. That would be nice. Never mind. Alright. Big Joe with the 92. I think I'm going to have to take this. We can heal our rookie next turn. And the crit. Always delivering. Never complaining. What a guy. Oh, wow. And now we've got Seekers coming in. No rest for the wicked here at all. Seekers are slightly easier to deal with. So let's definitely... I think Davison just needs to overwatch. Maniera needs to move back so that more people can see her. Because she is actually a prime target. In fact, she needs to reload as well. So let's only blue move with her. Let's move her up here and get a reload in. Big Joe needs to reload. Does anyone not? Oh, everyone needs to reload. Ooh, that's a bit annoying. We need to heal this poison with Big Joe, so I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, they've caught us at just the right time here. I think our sniper's going to have to put in some legwork. And Soto is going to pull back. In fact, no, Soto's not going to pull back. She's just going to reload. I want people close together. And we're going to do a sniper overwatch with Davison here to hopefully do some damage. If they could leave us alone for a turn like they did last time, that would be great. Doesn't look like they will. Alright, this could actually be quite dangerous if both of them move in on us this turn, which they haven't, thankfully. So Soto's got a shot. 59% is pretty good. I think I'm just going to go for that. That's a very solid start. It's freed up Maniera, whose shot is worsened because she's catching her breath. Davison doesn't actually have a shot where he is, so I think let's move him to somewhere where he might have a pistol shot, maybe. So if we move Big Joe up a little bit... Big Joe needs to reload. This is annoying. Yeah, let's see if Davison can get a pistol shot in over here. I think people are going to be wounded by this, but hopefully this won't be a lethal encounter. There's the kill. Nice work. And that leaves Maniera free to overwatch. And Big Joe free to get a reload in. We're probably going to get grabbed again this turn. But hopefully that won't be a lethal thing. Or not. Okay, interesting. We know it's out there, so let's just keep this going. We'll switch to a sniper rifle to overwatch, I think, just because it's more damage if it hits. Soto can overwatch as well. And Maniera can also overwatch. I think these Seekers might be it. We've killed quite a lot of aliens. Oh, here they are. They came around the side. Very cheeky. Very, very cheeky behavior. And the Overwatchers didn't quite get there. So it's going to grab our sniper here. But I think we're in a pretty good spot just to end it. Let's try and get the kill with Soto if we can. Oh, Soto, it's right in front of your face. There's really no excuse for that kind of miss. Big Joe's got the 97. Just take it home, Big Joe. Good lad. Operation Fading Thorn is a success. We killed 8 aliens. We didn't lose anyone. A few people were wounded, though, so that's a bit annoying. And we also got one of the meld canisters just by being quick. And Soto has signed her own death warrant by being promoted to an assault. And we've got some more medals to award. As well as a bunch of stuff. That's nice. And some money, which is very, very important. We'll figure out how to spend that next episode. Thank you for joining us. There's going to be more XCOM coming out as frequently as I can get it out, really. It's always a pleasure, and I am enjoying this series a lot. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're not new, leave a comment. Let me know where I'm going wrong, and also pop any suggestions or recommendations in there. And just before we finish up for the day, let's look at our new soldier and give her a new name. Everyone give a warm XCOM welcome to Ripen Ellie. I believe this is a reference to the Alien franchise. It's Ellen Ripley, but backwards. This is a subscriber recommendation. Welcome to the team. 1 mission and 1 kill. I really hope you don't die really quickly like the last few assaults I've had. Fingers crossed there. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.